All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday morning, early morning crypto talk. Bitcoin Brandon here from Los Angeles, California. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to be here with us today. Learn something new in the crypto space. Go ahead and type in the chat box where you're listening in from, and make sure you hit the thumbs up button for the YouTube channel. Let's see. We've got Bethany Gibbs from Seattle, Shane West from Chicago, Mafuz from Laurel, Maryland, Anthony Pinkston from Philly, Lashana from Richmond, California, James Jones, Patricia Davis, Elijah Morgan from Hercules, California, Lorna Vasquez, Diana Townsend from Delaware, Gina Mohammed from Philly, Bouger from Dallas. Good morning. Happy New Year. Some of you guys are still on vacation. Your New Year doesn't start until Monday. I know how that is. As a disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion, share suggestions, and it is up to you to make an informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. There's 4 rules I live by in the crypto space to have success. Rule number 1, education is key. Education is everything. Rule number 2, never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Rule number 3, always get your money back as fast as possible in the crypto space. And rule number 4, where do you see yourself in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now? This is the new year. Where do you see yourself this year? How do you want to end this year out? You got to come up with a plan of action. What are your goals? Make a decision, take action, and remain focused on it. Do not get distracted. Now, these are not going to guarantee you success, but it will at least minimize your risk. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most that we can ask for. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get this morning started off. We've got 3 interesting articles that I'm going to cover. But before we go there, we've got to see what is the market doing this morning. What's new? So I'm looking at coinmarketcap.com. This should be a daily routine for you guys.
We've got to see.
Doing this at least twice a day. Morning and in the evening, and once in the afternoon. Well, I see some movement. I see the market cap is at 133 billion. Bitcoin dominance is at 51.1%, which meant a lot of money went to the altcoin. Bitcoin is up 4.49%, 3,900. Now, remember the article we read yesterday. It said if Bitcoin gets to 3,900, it's going to meet resistance. If it can pass that resistance, it might go to 4,200. But I see it not passing that resistance. It hit 3,900 right now, and now looks like it's pointed down. But Ethereum is up 12%. See, here's another thing I'm learning. You don't have to trade on just Bitcoin. You're going to make more percentage on the other coins if you know what you're doing right. But I want to make sure has this hit the resistance level. Let's see the top 24 top performers, 24 hours. Dexcoin, Oh My Go, Ethereum. I could have made some money on Ethereum. I'm sitting on a long Bitcoin trade. Monero came up. Look at that. Maker, EOS came up. I think that's why. That's because Da Vinci was running his mouth about it a couple of days ago. And all EOS up 10%. That's some good profit here on these percentages swings, because a lot of these used to be in the negative. What's the worst performers? Ravane, ODM, any top coins? No. The market's in a positive movement right now. Let me take a closer look here. Yes, I know I'm signed out. I just want to look at the market. I don't want to go through all that. Let's take a look to see if this thing is going to hit higher than $3,900. BTC. Polonius got it at 38.19. So yeah, looks like it dropped just a bit here, but spiked up. Give me my 5 minutes, 6 hours. Learn to do this daily, even if you're looking at this chart and it looks like Greek to you. The more you look at it over and over and over and over again, the more your eyes start to adjust. It's like seeing in the dark. So it came above the top Bollinger Band. Yeah, see, it reversed. It hit that resistance level barely, and then bam, bounced right back down. But the bottom bar is still pointed up. So this just might hang around here for a while. It's got to get above that 39.21. That's the wall right there, 39.21. The bottom side before is about 37.90. So it's going to bounce in between there. So those of you that's doing any trading today, there's some good margins to be made on the side swing trades, and see if that bot's still active. Well, I see it down at 40 Bitcoin. What about on the sell side? 40. So that bot has dropped. It used to be doing 50 Bitcoin for buy and sell. Now it's at 40. So it looks like they took some profit, or they're making some adjustment. But the top buy orders at a little 37.72. The top sell orders at 38.26, 38.70. I've got mine sitting at 40.50 because I'm walking away. I'm not sitting looking at this all day. All right, let's look at some articles. Facebook and Fortnite. Two things that a whole lot of people are on daily. Facebook and Fortnite. So there's a wallet that's bringing Bitcoin to both Facebook and Fortnite, or a Fortnite store accepting crypto. Yeah, you can have a lot of kids being exposed to it because of that. See what we can learn. In this edition of the Daily, the crypto wallet Light.im, which is integrated with popular messengers, has added support for BTC. Also, the online store selling Fortnite merchandise now accepts Monero, and esports company Unicron has launched a crypto betting platform using technology from Bittrex. These gaming companies are smart. They know these lazy kids today don't believe in accomplishment as far as, if I work real hard, then I'm going to be able to make it to the next level or anything. It's all about now buying your levels and buying your gear and buying your stuff. That's how it was. That wasn't that way when I was growing up. We had to grind it out. But anyways, crypto wallet light.im. You might want to write that one down if you are looking to invest in some things. And I'm not giving any investment advice. I'm only saying if this wallet is catering specifically to Facebook, and there's 2 billion people on Facebook, the vast majority has never heard of Bitcoin or own it or engaged in it. Remember, only 40 million people around the world, 2 billion people on Facebook. Then there might be a little bit of demand there. Light.im, a cryptocurrency wallet that allows users to transact via Facebook Messenger, Telegram, and SMS, has recently announced it's adding support for BTC. The service launched in August last year with 3 coins, Ethereum, Litecoin, and its native token, ZTX. So it has its own coin. So again, if this thing takes off, that coin might be valuable. Let me look at that coin. ZTX. So it's a native coin, so it may not be something that is on the market just yet. ZTX. Nah. So they've got their own little internal thing going on. Should no problem with that. And they may make something of it later. Might want to write that one down, though. ZTX. To take advantage of the service, users communicate with a chat bot, which can send and receive digital assets on their behalf and provide information about current balances and transaction history. I'm skeptical about that, only for security reasons. The platform manages private keys on behalf of users. Ooh, that makes me nervous. They'd have to prove themselves before I use that type of service yet. Encrypted and protected with the password. Although this format is not the most secure way, see that? Although this format is not the most secure way to store and transfer digital money, the wallet may appeal to frequent users of the popular messaging apps. Its developers from Zulu Republic have previously stated their main goal is to help spread the use of cryptocurrencies. Okay, do not use this as a long-term hold type wallet. If you're going to use this and you just want to be able to move some stuff fast amongst your friends and stuff on Messenger and whatnot, with the data breaches that's taking place with Facebook right now, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. But the idea is great. The idea of it, I just don't trust the people behind it, nor do I trust the security. It's too big. Just like Coinbase. Why I don't use Coinbase? It's just too big. The announcement published on Twitter and Medium followed recently resurfaced rumors that Facebook is planning to launch its own stablecoin for payments and transactions within its ecosystem. Facebook has come a long way, hasn't it? 1 year ago, January 2018, Facebook banned all crypto advertisements and mentioning blockchain and all that stuff, talking about security and it's illegal and it's being used for fraud. And then 1 year later, although this was taking place before, but they're officially now, we coming out with our own coin. We're adding a wallet. We have our own ecosystem, our own stable coin. Really? That's why, guys, never listen to what people say. follow what they do. Telegram, the most popular messenger in the crypto community, has been developing a token called Gram. You might want to write that one down. For its TON network. And a company called Cointext offers an SMS Bitcoin Cash wallet to users in a growing number of markets. Fortnite. The merchandise store of the popular video game Fortnite has added a cryptocurrency to its payments options. That's very smart. You're dealing with kids and millennials. God knows what other type of grown men are playing this game with all the little kiddies. But you got a bunch of nerds and kids and millennials on this game. And they are hooked to it like an addiction. And they're using their money, real money in the world, to buy in-game stuff. Still can't wrap my head around that one, but they do. So if you got one of the most popular games, because they give the game away for free, and they're adding crypto into it, now you're going to be exposing. I'm gonna wait till I start hearing kids telling me, no, I use crypto for Fortnite. Really? So the platform Fortnite Retail Row has started accepting payments in the privacy-centric coin Monero. Is that why Monero jumped up? See, whenever you see news articles like this and they mention a coin, sometimes you see a spike in that coin, especially if Fortnite is using it. Heck yeah, you might want to stack up on some Monero right now. Demand for Monero is going to skyrocket. And look at it. That is why it is up 11.69%. Interesting. Hey, why is my thing saying chat is disconnected? Did I disconnect? I think you guys can still hear me. I'm going to keep going until somebody says something. All right, let me go back to that. Looking at Monero right now. Yeah, Monero being attached to Fortnite is going to have a lot of demand for that coin. Man, I wish when did this article come out? Because I haven't done day trading right now last couple of days. 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago. All right, I'll do my own research on that. Anyways, they're using Monero. No official announcement has been made yet, but the news was shared by gamers on Reddit and by Monero developer Riccardo Spagni on Twitter. 3 hours ago. Fortnite, which was released by Epic Games in the summer of 2017, now has millions of players around the world. A poll conducted among teenagers in the US last year listed the game's virtual currency, V-Bucks, among the most favored Christmas gifts. Really? Wait. So kids were asking for V-Bucks for Christmas? So that they can use, like gift cards, I guess. So that they can, fiat cash and gift cards and cryptocurrencies to be used in the game. Wow. That is interesting. That's that's the new latest trend with these kids today. All right. Fortnite's online store accepts Monero through Globi. Globi, what does that mean? That's their in-house payment processor. The payments processor supports transactions in a number of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin Core, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and Ripple. However, Monero is currently the only coin available as a payment option for the Retail Row products. Okay, this is not financial advice. I'm just going to give you some common sense. Whatever coin you see that pops up on Fortnite, you want to get a lot of early on. Because these kids are going to buy these coins, not because they understand what it is, but that's the way they're going to be able to get their stuff in the game. And this is how you start mass adoption. You start off kids using crypto coins when they still don't really fully understand money, probably don't have jobs. They get their money from their parents. So what's a dollar to them and what's a Bitcoin? It doesn't matter. It buys me something. That's all kids know. And they start off their life knowing only crypto. Well, you think their heads are going to be in 5 and 10 years from now. This is all they know. Just like Americans born after 1971 have never experienced a world where the United States dollar was backed by gold. They've never experienced before. This is all they know. That's why they say and think cash is king. Unicron enables crypto bets on cyber sports. So now we even have cyber sports with crypto. That shouldn't be shocking. I mean, people were doing this back in the old Silk Road days, but it was being done illegally back in those days. So esports company Unicron has recently launched a new service that allows users to place cryptocurrency wagers on cyber sports events. The betting platform called Umode supports online crypto bets on competitive tournaments of popular skill-based video games such as Fortnite, Dota 2, and League of Legends. You can bet on that? How does that work? I've never played Fortnite. I don't fully understand it. Like I guess it's like, Battlefield. Now, I understand that. Call of Duty. The system allows users of any skill level to place a bet and play a fair match using the game's... Ooh. Now, that I can see huge problems with. Not Fortnite's going to make a killing off this, but I'm just talking about those people that are addicted to this stuff. Now you can actually place a bet on your game and your match. Wow. Unicron CEO Rahul Sood explained for GamesBeat. Sood is also the founder of gaming PC company Voodoo. Man, I see this thing getting so big. I can see on TV they're having Fortnite tournaments, and you're betting on this stuff. People are going to be making full-time incomes off this game. And I'm talking about the gamers. Wow, this is the next generation of gaming, I guess. The bookmarking service is now live in 41 U.S. states and other markets around the world. VentureBeat and Esports Insider reported the company says the platform is based on a proprietary distributed ledger technology for which a patent is currently pending, and they got a patent pending on it. It also features technology from U.S. crypto exchange Bittrex. Unicron has already acquired a crypto gambling license from the Isle of Man. Sood added that the license allows it to offer spectator betting on esports matches as well as skill-based betting on play. Here's one thing. When I grew up, the worst thing for us was having to watch somebody else play a video game. We would fight over that controller because it was our turn. I don't want to sit there and watch. Kids today watch on YouTube other people playing. I saw my son doing that. I'm like, what are you doing? Watching YouTube. Well, you're watching a video game. And I'm watching these guys play. I'm like, you got the game in the living room on the PS4. You have this game. Why are you watching somebody else play it? Because it's fun. What? I can't get that concept. Me and my cousins, when it was our turn for Duck Hunt and Nintendo, before the Xbox days, Sega Genesis, man. But these kids, they want to watch somebody else play, and now you can bet on somebody else playing. This is going to be as big as real sports. Can you imagine the Super Bowl of video games? It's coming. It's like Ready Player One. All right, that's an interesting article. Hope you guys wrote some of that stuff down. I saw a lot of gems to keep an eye out for buying in the future. Pump and dumps are the final indignity for dying coins. Did you guys pay attention yesterday to Paragon coin? Yeah, but Jay says like watching racquetball players play on YouTube. I don't know if you like that, Bouger, because you like to actually play racquetball. But that's a real sport, though. I can watch basketball play. I can watch basketball all day. I used to play basketball. I can watch track all day, football. But a video game? Hey, who am I to judge? I watched basketball, track all day. I watched football all day yesterday, all the college games. All right, pump and dumps are the final indignity for dying coins. Yesterday we saw Paragon coin did what? A pump and dump of what? 7,000 or something? You can tell an altcoin is close to death when its price soars. That may sound like a contradiction in terms, but that's what can happen to crypto assets when they're in the throes of death. With low liquidity and thin volume, exchange-listed altcoins are prey to manipulators who will send them skyward one final time for a quick profit. Holders of Paragon woke up to a pleasant surprise this morning. Their coin was up 6,800% overnight. The project has effectively been dead for months. You know what? They keep saying this is dead. I went to the Crypto Invest Summit in LA. When was that? September? And the creator, she was right there on stage. They were far from dead and gone. I sold my coins a year ago. I'm wishing I kind of held on to it because this thing keeps coming back. So it's been dead for months with the SEC ruling in November. Okay, so this was a November ruling that Paragon must refund investors. Did I cover that? I don't remember reading about that they have to refund investors. Did you guys hear that? Those of you who own Paragon coins? I don't remember getting an email or anything about that. Who participated in this token sale, because that's when we got it. We all got it when it was in the ICO. 2017. News that the worthless token had mooned overnight was thus greeted with astonishment by PRG holders. At 7 a.m. Eastern Time, 4 a.m. my time on January 1st, Paragon was trading for over $10. Having been changed, $10? Could have got rich. Having been changing hands for just 30 cents the day before. It goes from 30 cents to $10 in 24 hours. Okay. I'm just in dream mode right now. Let's say we got green, right? Let's say green is like 4 cents. And then you wake up the next day and it's $10 per coin. And you've got like 3 million coins. Oh, wow. On closer inspection, however, it became clear that the Paragon project wasn't enjoying a new lease on life. It had not been let off the hook by the SEC, nor had it announced a major partnership that had set the coin's price rocketing. Rather, Paragon had become the latest moribund coin to be subjected to a pump and dump. It had taken just $27,000 of trading volume on a single, that's what? So somebody put in 27K and that's what popped it up to $10 per coin? Yobit to propel PRG to double-digit dollar prices and then back down to almost where it began a few hours ago. I want to know, did anybody make money on that? Was anybody able to sell when it was getting that high? The final indignity of dying coins, it appears, is to be fraudulently manipulated to enrich insiders one more time. As other tokens that launched during 2017's ICO mania die off like Paragon, they risk succumbing to the same fate. As for proof-of-work coins that are also in the process of dying quietly, there's another means of manipulation, the 51% attack. In a blog post published on January 1st, prominent Bitcoiner Nick Carter performed a post-mortem on 15 cryptocurrencies whose demise he'd predicted at the start of 2018. Of the projects he successfully called out, 2 had their demise hastened by 51% attacks: Verge and Bitcoin Gold. Verge is still around. As Carter acknowledged, it is virtually impossible for a cryptocurrency project to die out entirely. Okay. As there will always be residual trading volume and someone willing to pay a rock bottom price in the hope that the asset will return to its former glories. Just as Paragon fleetingly did today. Even for those coins that are artificially coaxed back into life, however, the movement merely reaffirms that they are on the way out and destined for an entry on deadcoins.com. Paragon is already there. Let me see, what is it looking like right now? PRG. Down to 22 cents at negative 85%. But still, it was only 3 cents 2 days before. So if you sold all your coins right now, you still would make a little bit of profit. If anybody's still holding it, I can't give you advice. I'm just saying. Or you can sit back and say Paragon has survived all this nonsense over the past year and still here. Maybe they can survive this. I don't know. But it's still 19 cents higher than it was 2 days ago. You know me, I'm conservative. Take your profits and run. All right, last article up, and this is what I'm going to pay close attention to because this is in my field. Why universities should create courses around the blockchain technology. And as I read this, I'm going to, you know what, I'm not even going to apologize for it. I'm going to be talking specifically about KGX and why KGX is so important in these times. For the same reason why universities should create courses. Did you guys see my Facebook Live when I was at the Blockchain Expo in Santa Clara? And I was interviewing and then got interviewed by the CEO of a blockchain education company that's been hired by the UC school system, the University of California school system, to bring blockchain courses to all the UC schools. UC San Diego, UC Riverside, UCLA, UC Santa Cruz, UC Berkeley, all of them. That was an interesting interview. The subject of virtual currencies in the blockchain has seen much scrutiny in the past decade alone. The stigma surrounding these technologies has made it a difficult proposition for the concept to be fully assimilated mainstreaming. Several individuals in the business and academic sectors see the technology as something that should be given more attention. Yep. See, one thing this guy told me is that the companies in the future are high. The new workforce, these people need to know about blockchain, distributed ledger, coding, crypto markets. They need to know this stuff if you want to have a job. Only problem is the universities aren't preparing kids for that new world. So you have companies that are sponsoring, they're actually paying money to certain colleges to offer these courses so that they can have an educated workforce. That's right, Bethany. He did chase me down afterwards. I got to pull up his business card. I got to call him up. There might be an opportunity there. But the benefits of studying blockchain technology. Okay, let's see if what I've been saying can be verified or backed up here. This is an article from smarterium.com by Uma Johnson. We can't deny the fact that the blockchain technology is the future. It can streamline data flow and revolutionize the process of securing large amounts of data. Does your university offer courses on blockchain and cryptocurrency already? Have you considered taking any of these courses, but worry about not having the type of academic support you need to excel? In truth, there are larger volumes of resources for blockchain and cryptocurrency related courses than you might know. KGX. Professors and tutors, along with other academic professionals, have already started to see the potential behind studying and developing curricula relating to the technology. Oh, and I got to answer this because somebody the other day, actually said to me, so what qualifies you to be saying anything about crypto? What qualifies me? What qualifies anybody? There's no doctorate yet on crypto or blockchain. I have a bachelor's degree from Morehouse College. So yes, I have a college degree. I have a teaching credentials from University of Laverne in the state of California. I'm 2 semesters away from my master's degree in teaching education in the state of California. I think I'm qualified to be able to teach on a subject. I've made 6 figures plus, and be 7 figures in crypto space in a year and a half. Yeah, I think I'm qualified. Why? Because I say so. That's far more than these so-called crypto experts that's want to bring crypto education to universities. They have no skin in the game, never traded in their life. Anyways, get that out the way. What are the applications for blockchain technology? Blockchain offers numerous applications for different sectors or categories. The primary benefit of the blockchain technology is the ability to securely manage large volumes of data in batches without having to make multiple copies, which are subject to manipulation and breaches. Instead, a central cache of information is shared via a large or global group of administrators and users. With blockchain technology, permissions along with a host of other security measures can easily be applied to give access to specific data sets for specific users, basically describing crypto, but the blockchain. For example, Google Docs is an excellent way that highlights how the blockchain technology works, because while it is possible for users to download copies of the Google Docs on their devices, it is also possible and recommended that the parties involved in the document's development collaborate to complete tasks from the same document. Speaking of college, the first time I got exposed to that, when I was back in my master's program, and in teaching, they were very, very big on doing group training, group projects, group learning. Because when you're teaching the kids, that's another way kids can learn. Kids, and not just kids, people, all people learn in different ways. You know, they're self-learners. Some people don't play well with others. Some people learn much better operating in a group. You know, it's your job as an educator to be able to identify, you know, a child's best way of them learning. That was one of the most difficult tasks of creating KGX, the education platform. I was thinking of one, you know, somebody like me, I have auditory processing disorder. I have a learning disability. I don't talk about it all the time, but I do. They said I was going through college with one arm tied behind my back because I think differently. I process things differently. Some people are auditory. Some people are visual. Some people need both. You know, that's just how, you know, so I wanted to put something together that covered all of that, covered people who have a busy schedule, don't have time to sit down and listen to an hour-long lecture, 15 to 30 minutes. People who want to be able to just listen because they're busy trying to make dinner for the kids when they come home from work, so at least they can have this audio on. People, the urchins who like to read and look at every single word and then call up, say you had a miscorrection or a misspelling or something. You know, you got those type of people. You've got people that want to see things. They got to visually look at it. They just can't hear it. They got to watch it as well. That was the most, and then get it translated in 30 languages. So that's why, you know, when I look at people who want to criticize real quick, I just kind of give them a side eye, like, thank you for your input. I appreciate it. Can't please everybody all the time. But I remember they had on these Google Docs where we all could create from home and add our input onto our projects. I grew up I went to college in the 90s. I was in my master's courses in 2007 when my son was born, 2008 and 2009. And so, the internet era was here and stuff. I was like, wow, this is cool. Anyways, says, doing things in this way will eliminate a number of the challenges that affect the more traditional collaborative systems, such as breakdown in communication or even miscommunication of unique goals and objectives. The applications for blockchain technology are endless. You hear that? The applications are endless. And I appreciate that, Bouger. Wasn't just me. We all did a whole lot to get this thing together. Rob Harris, Jarvis Coleman, Matt. In fact, the applications for areas like wait. Before I continue, I'm going to say this right now. We've been in pre-launch all this time, and in pre-launch, we basically have been giving everything away for free because we've been testing the system out and making sure everything works. And in pre-launch, we're able to make adjustments and change some things. So one adjustment that we've been talking about is that we're going to be adding auto ship very soon. And auto ship, what is that going to give you? The auto ship is what's going to be paying for the extra stuff that you've been getting for free up until this point. The ongoing education piece, which is more important than the 45 lessons to begin with. 45 lessons, that's your foundation, that's what you pay for. But the value that we give on day-to-day stuff is priceless. So we'll be adding an auto ship to that soon, probably going to be around $50. Some of you guys is capture pages and things that you use for marketing cost more than that. So anyways, the applications for blockchain technology are endless. In fact, the applications for areas like security and collaboration are numerous. Regarding academics, the blockchain technology can offer opportunities to create curricula in areas relating to science, internet security, IT infrastructure, and economics. With a large number of viable subject areas, there's no doubt that future college degree programs will include blockchain on their curricula and even build entire degree programs based on the technology. Yes, it's happening. So even for those of you who say, I want nothing to do with crypto, I don't believe in Bitcoin, cash is king. I believe in security of my 9-to-5 job. I'm going to stick with that. You're not going to be able to get jobs of the future if you don't know this information. You don't need to care about direct selling, network marketing to need KGX. KGX is going to help prepare you for you and your 9-to-5 job in the future. You need to know this is not a matter of just thriving. It's a matter of survival the rest of the 21st century. I was watching last night with my kids, Back to the Future was on like replay, 1, 2, and 3. I had that thing on replay back in the early 90s, just like background noise. I love the movie series. But when they went to 2015 in the future and they have flying cars, you know that they didn't have? You know, we may not have the flying cars and the hoverboards like we all wanted from that movie, and Jaws 49, whichever one it was. But what we do have wasn't even in our radar screen. There wasn't even a computer in every home in 1985. Cell phones? Internet? Can you imagine right now, look around, go outside. Every single person walking has a mobile device in their hand, a walking computer, and each one is more powerful than the rocket that took the first man to the moon. And you have it in the palm of your hands. Babies that have their little Kindle devices, 2, 3 years old, is more powerful, processing power, than the shuttle that went to the moon in the 60s. Every single person's got that device. Every single person around the world is connected to the internet. And we didn't even think of digital currency, Bitcoin and crypto and stuff, a Facebook, an Amazon, e-commerce. That wasn't in Back to the Future. You got to think big. You got to have vision. This is why I'm so passionate. This is why I say Bitcoin billionaire. Those sitting on the sideline, this is a brand new year. If you're not busting your butt saying, I need to make 20 grand by the end of this month, what are you doing? Well, I mean, what are you spending? You're not talking about this to people. You should be signing up 10, 15 people a week into KGX. Everybody needs this. What are you waiting for? What are you doing? Let me not get sidetracked. I'm just saying. Think big. There's no doubt that future college degree programs, how many of you are going back to college to go get a new degree? Most people will have to if they want to get that job. But then if you got KGX, you got the knowledge. You're learning a new skill set. Should cryptocurrencies be a part of the educational system? Absolutely. Whether or not the subject of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology weighs heavily in university certificate and degree programs depends on how well it fares in the markets and how well it survives stigmatization to emerge as a viable economic form. Many experts are in agreement with the fact that the applications for the blockchain technology are beyond the state of digital currency markets. This is, in essence, means that higher education programs in the future will bring the need to create courses of study around crypto and blockchain. And you think I'm sitting around waiting for that? No, because I'm speaking to the masses. I'm speaking to the baby boomers, the millennials. We've already went to college. I'm not going back. We're living longer. We need to survive and thrive. This is a necessity. How is it that I'm able to sign a lot of people up? I'm not telling them, oh, would you like to make more money? My thing to them is, you need to survive the next 40 years of your life. And if you don't have this knowledge, you're not going to make it. So put up the $300. Let's get you in. What do you mean you don't have $300? That means whatever you're currently doing right now is not working, and you're worse off than I previously thought, and that you even believe. We're not even in the recession yet. And you're struggling with the 300 that's going to give you knowledge and education that's going to help you survive the upcoming crisis that we are going to go through. That is what you say to people. In fact, I take it a step further. When I have conversations with people and they ask me, what do you do for a living? And I'm saying, hey, I'm in crypto, Bitcoin. Oh, you're in that Bitcoin thing? And didn't it crash? I'm like, it's still here. The question is, are you still on a job? Yeah. Why aren't you in crypto? Well, what do you mean? This is the future. I've got so much documentation behind me, it ain't funny. Who am I going to listen to? My broke cousin Pookie, who heard some stories at the barbershop? Or am I going to listen to Supreme Court Justice, CFTC chairman, the heads of billion-dollar corporations, all of the top banks in the world, Bill Gates Foundation, Berkshire Hathaway, Chase Morgan, Christine Lagarde, head of the IMF? Who am I going to listen to? Their opinion can't sway me. I look at them like they're stupid. What do you mean you're not into crypto yet? You need to be. How do I get in? You have $300. That's a start. I'm about to sign somebody up right after I get off of this. I'm calling them up. It's cost $300. Let's get rolling, because time is going to move very quickly. You only have a short window of time. This is 2019, baby, the beginning of the year. What you do now, you're going to see the benefits of 3 months from now. You may be on vacation, but go to work. All right, I have enough of that preaching. I'm going on the wayside track there, but I'm just fired up. I'm ready to go, like a caged animal right now. And I'm looking at people like, really? You drag people to water, but you can't make them drink it? I have a new model in 2019. People love to always ask me to borrow money. Yeah, you can borrow money. I'll give you $300 so you can get this crypto education so you can learn how to make money on your own. Better yet, how to let your money work for you. Let your money work for you. Let your money make money for you. $10,000 in your own trading account. You learn how to trade. You're doing 2% a day. That's $6,000 a month. That could be 2 or 3 trades a day. What if you only did 1%? That's $3,000 a month because you did 1% on your trades. Yourself, because you've got the knowledge. Don't be lazy. Oh, I just want the bot. No. You got to learn the skill set that you can control. KGX. That's what you guys should be saying. All right, everybody, have a great day. I will be back. What day is today? Today is what? Wednesday. Okay, I'll be back tonight for late night crypto talk. Wait a minute. No, we're still on vacation. I don't think me and Jared's going to do something tonight. We'll do that. We'll start that next Wednesday. And the things you see us do in the KGX community that we're doing for free right now, because it is a benefit for the KGX members being a part of us during pre-launch. Soon, probably in February, you're going to have to be on our KGX auto ship, which is optional, by the way, not mandatory, to get this extended extra value. And if you've been a part of it so far, I think you realize that it is valuable. But we're going to give it away for free for the rest of the month. And then we're moving forward. So with that, I hope you guys have learned something today. As always, that is the point. I just got myself fired up, ready to work. You guys have a great day. Bitcoin Brandon out. See you tonight. God bless. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.